the new 2021 28-day challenge and got a full body HIIT workout today to get you sweating.
This is about you feeling great, feeling confident and achieving your goals for 2021.
I am looking forward to getting you fitter and stronger and healthier this year with all my workouts.
When it's nice because like you're both suffering and like screaming.
Hello world, hope you've been well. Now drop and give me 100 burpees. There are a lot of names for this genre or vertical on YouTube. Fitness YouTube, fitness influencer, at-home workouts, workout videos, glow-up journey, workout journey, fitness journey. Whatever the genre or subgenre might be called, videos of people working out blew up during lockdowns in 2020, when gyms closed and people had a lot of time on their hands. This growth continued well into January 2021, when the genre likely saw another seasonal boost because of all those New Year's resolutions. But videos like these are hardly a new phenomenon. While sports and physical activities date back to ancient times, the earliest examples of at-home exercises come from Victorian England, when strange contraptions were used in order to keep the upper class fit. It wasn't until after World War II that a more widespread at-home fitness culture took hold. During this time in the US, homes got bigger and televisions became more popular. This meant that programs could be blasted right into your living room, where you also had enough space to follow along. These early programs targeted women especially, not only because she was home more often, but it also became part of her wifely duties to stay slender for her man. This tone somewhat changed in the 1980s, when famously Jane Fonda and a handful of the earliest fitness influencers jumped onto the VHS tape. Now, these VHS tapes were still for women, but they began to take on more of a feminist tone, encouraging women to work out for one's own strength rather than for the approval of men.
This woman says to me, Jane, I'm diabetic. I don't have to take insulin anymore.
Wow.
Another woman said, you know, I was brushing my teeth today and I saw in the mirror I had a muscle. I'd never seen muscle before.
That must be a great
and
feeling
she said,
for you.
I went to work today and I stood up to my boss for the first time. And that's when I realized this is much more than about just how you look.
Right.
It's about who you are.
Yeah.
Because of this traditional focus on female fitness, my analysis of at-home workouts on YouTube will similarly be female-centric. This means that male-oriented exercise videos and videos specifically for the trans community are not considered in this analysis, even though they also represent significant parts of the overall fitness genre on YouTube. If anyone has expertise in those areas, please leave your comments below and we'll get a lively discussion going. Now, on with the analysis. In this video, I'll be summarizing the evolution of YouTube's at-home fitness content into 3 stages. This doesn't mean that these stages fit perfectly well to all of the videos ever uploaded about fitness on YouTube. They are merely here to highlight some of the most major trends. One distinction that many people make in regards to fitness content is whether or not it's functional or aspirational. In other words, whether or not it's purely instructional or if it motivates a sense of, I want to be her. The first stage of fitness content on YouTube, which we will call fully functional, were, well, functional. Videos of short workouts, workout tips and advice, instructions on specific techniques. This stage saw popular channels like Passion for a Profession, SixPackAbs.com, and Fitness Blender. These channels often included teams and did not emphasize the lifestyle or personality of individuals. The second stage, however, reversed this by centering the individual, turning their name into the brand itself. We will call this stage aspirational personality. In 2021, these are the names that most people will recognize. Chloe Ting, Pamela Reif, Natasha Ocean, Emmy Wong, Sydney Cummings, Whitney Simmons, and my girl, Lily Sabri. Although many of these channels grew immensely during COVID lockdowns, all of them were making content well before the pandemic and were already gaining traction. Instead of providing just functional workout instructions, they also provided a personality and a more holistic approach to a healthy lifestyle. This meant documenting an entire day of eating, talking about their personal fitness journeys, or any other type of video they wanted to make in order to socially connect with their audience. And although workouts were still the main content, we can't underestimate the significance of anchoring a brand to a person. A study done at the Paris School of Business by Karina Sokolova and Charles Perez found that there were two kinds of viewers for these types of workout videos. Those who move along with the video and are motivated by the creator, and those who don't exercise while they're watching but enjoy spending time with the creator nevertheless. This is vastly different from the videos we saw in the first stage, which arguably do not connect with audiences on the social level. At the end of the day, however, most of these queens of the second stage are still professionals and provide qualifications right within their videos. This provides them with a sense of authority that keeps the instructional element of their videos strong. This third stage, however, is completely aspirational and not at all professional. This stage, called amateur reviews, feature the average viewer often struggling through the most popular workout routines in order to better one's own health and to provide a kind of customer review for the top fitness influencers. Many of those original influencers will then incorporate these reviews back into their content, which both verifies the effectiveness of their workouts and boosts the popularity of their reviewers. Some notable reviewers include Susie J. Todd, Taylor Woods, and Linda Sun. Linda in particular represents the growing potential of this third stage, not as a supplement to, but as an integral part of the workout video. Recently, she collaborated with Lily Sabri on a special workout guide, which demonstrates how reviewers can become partners in the development of the workout genre. This creates a rather equal environment where professionals and amateurs can occupy the same space, which can be both a good and bad thing. Positively, the inclusion of amateurs fosters a more open attitude about fitness, throwing out the idea of one-size-fits-all in favor of accepting and showing people at different stages of their fitness journey. Negatively, this opens the door for misinformation and potentially unhealthy behaviors and advice from untrained individuals. More on this point later. In terms of timelines, it's difficult to pinpoint when each stage started and ended, since there is considerable overlap and continued development. But let's wager some guesses. If we look at channels of the first stage, their most popular videos come from the early 2010s. And articles that mention them in, say, a top 10 list are also mostly from before 2015. Finally, if we look at subscriber count for the last 3 years for these channels, most of them are seeing a downward trend as of early 2019. For Stage 2, however, 2019 marked the first glimmer of success for many of these channels before they all blew up during the pandemic in March 2020. Most of these channels have since dropped back down to a more sustainable growth rate, but overall they continue to have a huge following. Stage 3 follows a similar pattern, just delayed by a few months because they have to respond to what Stage 2 puts out first. It's important to note, however, that Stage 3 is particularly difficult to find, since a lot of these reviewers are also general lifestyle vloggers, which means that they create a variety of content. Reacting to a fitness guide might just be one of the many videos they make, and so it's difficult to see how subscriber counts directly relate to that one video. This third stage, then, is more of a trend that anyone can take part in, rather than a set group of channels. Again, I feel like this represents the more open attitude towards fitness that is incorporated into our general lifestyles, which again has its good and bads. Of course, I wouldn't be doing a good job of summarizing fitness on YouTube if I didn't at least tip my hat to the important subgenres outside of the HIIT, cardio, muscle sculpting type of video. Yoga with Adriene, for example, represents a thriving yoga community on YouTube, which is arguably even bigger than that of the high-intensity workout. There are also dance workouts, or workouts timed to popular music, and Pop Sugar and MatFit are great places to start. Those of you well-versed in the internet might notice someone missing: Vlogalates. Casey Ho is perhaps one of the earliest examples of anchoring the brand to a personality, but as one of the longest running and most successful channels, it's kind of hard to put her in the time frame that I just laid out. Unfortunately here, I'm going to be using her as a case study for the genre's most common controversies, since as one of the largest channels, she's seen them all. Most recently, in August 2019, Casey embarked on a 90-day challenge to lose weight, and this led to many critics accusing her of promoting unrealistic body standards. This is an issue that many fitness influencers face because it can often be a fine line between wanting to lose weight and falling victim to unhealthy body standards. Sometimes the same comments can be interpreted differently by different people, and so the influencer has to be very careful with what they promote and regularly address criticism from the comment section and customer reviews. At the same time, there are also many creators who knowingly or otherwise spread misinformation about health and fitness in their videos. This has sparked a response from professional nutritionists and certified physical therapists who make videos of their own in order to debunk fitness myths.
Hey guys, I'm Abby Sharp and welcome to Abby's Kitchen and to another edition of What I Eat in a Day YouTuber Review.
Accordingly, the legitimacy of creators has also been studied. Research looking at 32 weight loss related videos found that 63% of creators did not demonstrate how they were qualified to be giving weight loss advice. Therefore, for those who do have the right qualifications, this becomes a major part of their brand.
My name is Lily Sabri. I am a chartered physiotherapist and my mission is to help you guys achieve your dream body, your dream physique, health from the inside out.
Controversies like the ones I just mentioned raise a more theoretical question about mimesis, or the idea that YouTube videos have the capacity to change our behavior through imitation. This concept applies to all genres, whether it's lifestyle content that might change how a person lives their life, unboxing content that might trigger a desire for a certain product, or reaction videos that might trigger a laugh or a cry. Instructional videos, especially to do with fitness, have a direct link to our body, since they are literally meant to be copied, as reaffirmed by Stage 3. This makes the question of mimesis more urgent, because these videos have a direct impact on how people behave. Further studies, like the one done at the Perez School of Business, are required to understand more about how our behavior is related to YouTube viewership. Another reason why it's good to be critical of this genre, or all genres on YouTube really, is the finances behind these channels, which can introduce interest from outside brands and partners. One common revenue stream for fitness influencers are brand sponsorships from fitness brands like Gymshark and nutrition brands like Optimum Nutrition. The goals of these brands might be very much in alignment to the goals of these YouTubers, but it's always good to think about what these brands might be gaining from the sponsorship and how that might be changing the content we're watching. In addition to working with other brands, fitness influencers also likely sell their own merchandise, from equipment to clothing to supplements. They could also partner with or have stakes in a studio or gym, and so promoting those memberships might result in revenue for them as well. Finally, there are creators who publish workout guides that you have to pay for, or host other apps and websites whose memberships come at a cost. These are some of the popular revenue streams for fitness influencers, and considering how I emphasize the role of finances on YouTube, no overview of a genre is ever complete without considering how creators make their money. So, to summarize, today we looked at YouTube's at-home fitness genre. We identify 3 stages of evolution: the fully functional, the aspirational personality, and the amateur review. And we identified the popularity of the latter 2. We considered how the genre raises interesting theoretical questions about mimesis, body image, and health-related misinformation. And we considered the common revenue streams that incorporate this genre into a larger fitness and wellness industry. I hope you found this overview interesting and informative, and if you'd like to see more genres covered, please subscribe and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!